In this video, I'm going to show you the best content agency service to sell and the best niche you can target if you want to go from 0 to 10K per month in record time without sending hundreds of DMs that look like this and getting no response, and without spending hours editing videos for your clients. Alex Hormozi, Luke Belmer, Andrew Huberman, Chris Williamson. What do these people have in common? Well, they all built their influence organically, and they done it through organic short form machine. If you go to TikTok, if you go on Instagram or YouTube Shorts, you're going to see short form clips from Modern Wisdom Podcast by Chris Williamson. You will also see a ton of clips of Luke Belmer speaking from some sort of podcast. The same goes for Alex Hormozi or Andrew Huberman. A podcast became a product, and a short form content created out of that podcast became a marketing tool for that podcast. Without short form content, no one will know about your podcast. So in my opinion, in 2024 and beyond, if you want to run a successful content agency, target podcasts. Simply target people who are trying to grow their podcast. The beauty about it is that you know exactly what niche you are targeting, and using Submagic, the service delivery becomes so simple. The biggest struggle in running a content agency is service delivery. If you edit videos yourself, it will literally take up all of your time that you can spend finding new clients. And if you try to outsource the editing, your profit will decrease and you will have to manage a team, which is not fun. This is where a software called Submagic comes into play. And I honestly wish I knew about this software sooner. It would have saved me so much time and money. I spent hours editing content for my clients when I could have just done it with one click. Submagic allows you to add automated captions to your videos and choose from multiple popular caption styles. So when a client sends you a video, you just drop it into a Submagic and it does all the work for you. For example, I created this video using Submagic in under a minute.
At the age of about 26, I came home from a tour, turned on the television, and there was a trading documentary on TV.
But now let me show you in real time how this software works. If you click the first link in this video description, it's gonna take you to the page that looks like this. As you can see, Submagic has been already used by a lot of other content agency owners, and you can listen to what they have to say about it right here. But in order to start using, all you need to do is just click start for free, and then you just register right here. Since I already have a Submagic account, I just logged in, and as you can see, here are some of my previous projects. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna click new video, and I'm gonna import the video for Submagic to edit it. Then I'm going to click upload and show you how I edit this video with Submagic to make it optimized for short form algorithms like Instagram Reels, TikToks, and YouTube Shorts. All right, so once your video is uploaded here, it's gonna take you to this editing dashboard. And right here, you can add captions. Captions are actually already added for you, right? So this is what Submagic does very well. You know, adding captions manually can literally take you 1 to 2 hours. And with Submagic, they add you captions for video within like 1 minute. And those captions are very accurate. They have like 97% accuracy rate. Usually they make no mistakes, which I really like. So let me see how the video looks right now.
At the age of about 26, I came home from a...
So as you can see, the captions is definitely not visible, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna increase the size of these captions, maybe 25 or something like that. Then we're gonna change the position to something like here. Yeah, that looks fine. You can literally choose different styles, right? They have popular creators like Hormozi, Iman Gadzhi, they have Ali Abdaal, they have Mr. Beast. I personally like the Iman Gadzhi style, so I'm gonna choose this style and let's see how it looks now.
At the age of about 26, I came home from a tour, turned on the television, and there was a trading documentary on TV.
All right, so once we're done generating captions and once that video is ready, all we need to do is just click export right here. We select the quality, we select the FPS and click export. By the way, they already pre-select the quality and FPS for the best one to upload on YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, TikTok, and then we just click export. Once that's done, you just click download video, and the video is going to be downloaded to your computer, and that's it. So guys, if you would like to try out Submagic for absolutely free, click the first link in this video description to sign up and start outsourcing the content creation to this amazing software. All right, so now let me show you step by step how to find clients for this service. What we're going to do is we're going to go to YouTube, of course. This is going to be the main hub for us to find clients. And now what we're going to need to do is to find podcasts, right? Specifically smaller podcasts. So what we can do is we can type business podcast, and we look for podcasts that are not that well known, of course, because if we're going to reach out, for example, to, Jay Shetty podcast, they already have a team. All right, so after a few minutes of scrolling, I found these guys, right? And this is a very good example of perfect fit for our service. This podcast is not that big yet. They do not get that many views per episode, but they have so much content already that could be used for short form clips. And there's nothing you need from their side for you to start working with them. Right? All right, so here's what you do is you simply go and click more right here, and you click view email address, and you're going to be able to see their email address. So you would just copy the email address from here. You open your Google spreadsheet that looks like this. You would just need first name, email, and podcast name. So we would just enter email. I would personally recommend to figure out the first name of the host, right? So there's two hosts. You would just go to their official Instagram page, let's say, and you see the following. And most of the time in the following, you're going to find the personal pages. So if you go here, you can clearly see this is one of the hosts. So it's better for more personalization to be using the personal name of the host. So let's say this guy is Philip. We would go back to our spreadsheet and it would write Philip, and then podcast name, the Koala Guys. I'm just copy and paste it here, and that's it. And I would repeat this process until I find about hundreds of potential leads. So guys, I only share what has worked for me, and this email strategy I'm about to share you has worked for me pretty well. Okay, I didn't even had a personal brand back then, right? And I still managed to get good amount of clients using this strategy. So first things first, don't forget that you must have a professional email. You can purchase a G Suite. I think it's $6 per month, and you're gonna have a professional email. Make sure you don't have an email that ends up with @gmail.com. Second, do not send more than 20-30 proposals per day with your email, because you can trigger the algorithm and your emails can start going to spam folders. So 20 to 30 quality emails per day is more than enough to get started. Okay, so now let's dive into the process. So what I would do is first, again, I would gather a list of 100 people, right? Potential clients, the way I showed you, doing research on YouTube. And what I would do then is I would start reaching out to 20 to 30 new clients per day, right? But don't forget that we're going to be sending out follow-ups, right? So each day there's new emails that are going to go out. So the first email is going to look like this, okay? Hey, insert the first name. I first found about you through your podcast on YouTube, and I love what you're doing. That is also the reason I'm reaching out. By seeing how X insanely scaled his podcast reach with content like this, I thought that we can apply the same strategies X is using and help you get thousands of new eyeballs for your podcast, right? Make sure you're highlighting the fact that you're going to help him with his podcast. And the best part, you can use these clips on Instagram, TikTok, and even YouTube as shorts, getting thousands of eyeballs on your podcast. P.S. You don't even need to lift a finger. We will make those short form videos just by using the content you already have on your YouTube channel / your podcast, right? Currently, I still can accept 2 more people for this in 2024. Is this something that you consider or would be interested in hearing more about? Let me know if you're up for a quick chat this or next week. And you can set up your booking with a software called Calendly. It's very simple to do. It's called calendly.com, okay? Now, after 2 days, when this email goes out, and if you have not received a response from that potential client, you would send them a second email, which is going to be a bump email, and it's going to look like this. Now, the third email, which is going to go out after 4 days, after that bump email goes out and you have not received a response, you're going to send him a third email, which is going to go like this. Hey, first name. I know you're getting many emails with ideas like this, but take a look at X podcast. link to the podcast, right? He's growing massively on YouTube with his podcast right now. And one of the reasons is his short form content. Look at the thousands of views these reels get him every month. All of these are bringing traffic to his podcast. And you can just stop the video right here and read the rest of the script. And then the fourth email, 6 days after, is going to be the last follow-up with the prospect, and that's just going to be a bump email again. By the way, to start off this email convo, I would use a simple subject line like quick question, first name, right? And you include the first name, right, of that podcast host, or quick question, and that's it. You just want to create curiosity for people to open that email. Sending cold DMs, cold emails is a good way to get started, but you're not building any momentum within your business that way. It takes you the same level of effort to get each new client. And I want you to get clients with ease. So personally, I think what you could do in the meantime while sending those cold emails is to start building your own personal brand or a viral brand page. This will make your client acquisition 10 times easier. Let's say you listen to what I said and decide to build a content agency that helps podcasts grow. Okay, what you can do is start creating content out of popular podcasts like Chris Williamson's Modern Wisdom podcast and create short form clips on your viral brand page already. And here's what's going to happen. These people are already popular, and it's going to be much easier for you to grow that brand page. You can literally create a brand page that focuses on motivation, inspiration, and success, and only clip parts of those podcasts that relate to those subjects. And I would highly recommend to do it that way because these clips usually go viral the most. You know, those inspirational reels, motivational reels like Dave Goggins, it's so much more easier for these clips to catch on and go viral. As your brand page grows, you can start incorporating yourself as a case study when you reach out to those smaller podcasts. You can say, hey, I own the distribution and can put your short form podcast clips on my brand page to give you an extra boost. And that gives you a massive edge against those other content agency owners who are just sending out cold outreach emails, offering their services while they themselves have no following. Additionally, as your brand page grows, you can start monetizing in multiple ways. You can begin diversifying and selling your own digital products, and people will start coming to you for your content services. You can highlight the fact that you own this page in each of your cold outreach message, making client acquisition much more easier. Furthermore, as your page grows, if you want to target a specific podcast as a client, you can literally create clips from their podcasts and post them on your page while tagging the podcast host, driving attention and providing value up front. Now, since you're smart and you're going to be using Submagic to deliver the service, it will also allow you to charge less compared to your competition. Remember, the editing part, especially adding captions to videos, always takes the most time. Now, editing is taken care of by Submagic, which again, you can try out for free by clicking the first link in this video description. So, starting out, my pricing would look like this. I would charge $500 per month for 30 videos, which equals to about 1 video per day. $950 per month for 60 videos, which equals about 2 videos per day, and $1,250 per month for 90 videos, which equals to about 3 videos per day. You get the point. Yes, if we were to edit videos ourselves, these prices are way too low. But since you're going to be automating the content creation process with Submagic, you can charge way less. And remember, these prices are just for starting out, to get your first clients, build your portfolio, and gain confidence. As you get more clients, you can increase your rates. It's very important to land those initial clients and get your foot in the door. We all start somewhere, and with AI tools like Submagic, it's much more easier right now. And as you're doing this, don't forget to be building leverage with your own personal brand or viral brand page. This will allow you to get clients much more easier as you go. Thank you so much for watching.